From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Between the Denver Broncos and the Kansas City Chiefs. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
A throw over the middle, taken in. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
On 2nd down, it's Carson. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. And it's now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Touchdown. Well, it was 3rd down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
On the return. The
Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in 1st place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that 1st round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And the Chiefs are going to get him. They were able to win last week despite him being sacked 4 times. They might need to tighten the reins a little bit, or this one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what happens. They can't let the accumulation of hits and harassment in the pocket get to their quarterback. Got to stop that, give him clean lanes and throw the football in order to have a better chance to win again this week.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Opening carry of the game for Cordero Patterson. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
Van Der Esch on the tackle.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now back to throw. On the crossing route, he hits his man, Amari Cooper. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
That's
a really nice gain of 25 yards.
Down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just one.
At the 20-yard
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defense coordinator. Body after body getting to him before he can get started.
Still 9 remaining on second down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Finding Knox there, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's first and goal. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here, because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and goal.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, but now it's third and goal.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
Big play coming here. It's third and goal. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Demir Bird, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you give the defensive touchdown early to give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, and we've had that conversation with them prior to the game, they always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
He was tackled.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
He's going to go for a big play downfield. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the former Patriot Devin McCourty, and they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. This offense thankful, I'm sure, to have the football back, but also, Charles, after a long drive of their own, they've got to be a little weary.
Yeah, I would agree with that, and what you have to do to combat it, try and get fresh legs in where you can, especially to skill positions. And then for the offensive line, instead of attacking, maybe slow the tempo down a little bit, let them catch their breath.
That's good.
25 yards that time. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Robert Foster, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Demir Bird, the intended receiver. And now it's third down.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that'll make this 17-0 here in the opening quarter. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10. At their own,
the Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And this one is incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
He'll look to throw. He finds Beckham complete. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down. On play action, they'll throw. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Devon Kennard. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
2nd down.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Picked by the rookie Jeff Okudah. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. 17-0 our score after 1.
Broncos nothing.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Christian Kirk, the man he was looking for. And now it's 2nd down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. 15 yards on the play, first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. 11 more on that one and another first down.
That's another
good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
He's got it, and he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even third down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to...
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Cordero Patterson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
Well, Brandon, he just followed his nose, and his nose took him to the end zone. But how about the big guys up front, giving him at least a stalemate in order to find that space?
Yeah, the O-line won the battle in the trenches there, didn't it? The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Jakeem Grant now to return. And it's a pretty good return here, so he'll get this up to the 29.
The Broncos take over first.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Now the second down throw on target, and he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
He's got his big tight end, Gronkowski. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete, and he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 7 yards there and a first down. They run the option here on 1st and 10. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
He's brought down at the 30.
Another nice play there by Chris Jones, a Pro Bowler for the first time in 2020. A 5-year man out of Mississippi State. I would dare say plenty more Pro Bowls for him coming up.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This is caught, and he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Chris Carson hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season, and the Broncos cut into that lead. The extra point up and good, and that'll make it 24-7. And this will make it into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they have to be pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
And they worked this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards, the final tally.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. And he's going to have the connection to Foster. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
second down now. It's Patterson, and he'll be down close to the first down marker as he gets this to the Broncos' 39. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Demir Bird with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. And the lead is now 24.
Makes the score.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is Jakeem Grant. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to air one out. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The intended receiver was Jakeem Grant. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
To Chris Carson. A gain of...
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
Taken down.
And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
And the Broncos 1st down.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's got it complete to Gronkowski. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 23 yards on the play.
1st down, Denver.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they had incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Back to throw again. It's complete to Grant. And he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That is caught inside the 5. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll try to run with Carson. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. On second down. It's Carson, and they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
On 3rd and goal, they're going to run the option.
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. The kick by Pinheiro is good.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Incomplete. Intended for Demir Bird. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to let it go again.
That we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the crossing route, he hits his man, Amari Cooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Got an open man, it's Foster. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. From the gun, a run for Johnson. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Christian Kirk, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs add on to their lead.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead now up to 14. Grant sets to return it. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
We'll see what they have up their sleeve. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And it's Chiefs football. First and 10.
Their own 19-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. And the Broncos get there and take him down. T.J. Watt make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Now this one complete to Robert Foster. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in his performance.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the
play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. And he whips that one incomplete there.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And
it's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Amari Cooper with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. 24. The return man is Grant. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to...
And that's caught inside the 30. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25.
49-yard gain on the play.
Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well. They'll get a few stops.
He's going to go up top for the end zone. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Odell Beckham with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Broncos get a bit closer. His kick is good.
Makes the score Chiefs 45.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Return. The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a first and 10. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. Amari Cooper, the intended target. And it's third down.
Brings up third down and 6 yards to go.
On play action, they'll throw. And that will be incomplete.
It certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They'll begin the drive with Carson. And he'll get him a little space here up to the 5-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
2nd and 6. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Tedrick Thompson picks it. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. It's their quarterback taking it in. And the Chiefs use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And it's up and good. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will make it into the end zone. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Now, this game went off the rails early for them and never really got back on track. And these fans, they were expecting to be on the other side of the scoreboard. But that is not the case as we play on here in this 4th quarter.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He finds Beckham, complete. And he's got the 1st down yardage before being taken down at midfield. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They'll let it go deep for Beckham. That's caught inside the 20. Last play, they went over 20 yards. This time, they topped 30. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
Chris Carson, the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down. Here's a throw caught by Gronkowski, and he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This is caught. Gronkowski. And the Broncos are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
56.
They'll look to throw again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Odell Beckham with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Broncos cut into that lead.
The kick is
And he's got it up and through.
Makes the score.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
38.
Now returning it, Antonio Callaway. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll come out throwing here on first down. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. T.J. Watt in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Eluding the pressure right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Trying to get the ball to his tight end in the center of the field where he runs a lot of his routes and ostensibly is extremely comfortable. He was hoping he'd find a seam and a big gainer to go along with it, but that one was incomplete.
And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, still a long way to go, but trending upward. They scored the last time out, you remember. Then their defense forced the punt. Now they try to inch closer, but still ultimately down 2 scores in the final quarter. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And my goodness, another interception. Tedrick Thompson picks it. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight enough.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Cordero Patterson, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And thanks to the interception, the Chiefs offense cashes in with 6. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
The score, Chiefs 59.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. Now a throw here to his running back. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
Out of his hands quickly to Pittman. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Rookie to rookie on the hookup there, and it's a 1st down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 10 more there and another first down.
First down, Denver.
Back to throw again. And his throw here's incomplete.
He certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Looking for the end zone. And, oh, it'll be intercepted. It's the former Patriot Devin McCourty. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching, huh?
Yeah, it has been quarterback and receiver dominated. Quandre Diggs there defensively.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
The pass complete. It's Bird. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give them 25 yards.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down.
Another Kansas City Chiefs first down.
And as he throws, he lost the football. It's loose. The Broncos say they have it. They do. There are two words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. And now here is another interception. Picked by the rookie linebacker, Kenneth Murray. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. The disaster there, I mean, you saw it coming. The pressure gets knocked down, the interception.
Sometimes the best throw you make is the one you
don't make.
Exactly. Take care of the football. He'll also learn how to shrug his shoulders.
And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. That one looks like he'll throw here. Throw caught here by Bird. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
That's good.
22 yards there, a first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Here we go, D. Get off the field.
They'll set up a throw. They'll roll him out right. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
First down.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal. Oh, now a strip. He loses the football. It's picked up by the Broncos.
And the Broncos are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
We got three, fellas. We got three.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Denzel Ward right there in coverage to get the hand in.
He was covered by Denzel Ward.
Ball on the 42 as they come up second and 10. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
For Jakeem Grant, incomplete.
So now third and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Ricardo Allen with a pick. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a